There we go.
And we're live from a room next to my bathroom in my basement. This is My Worst Holiday, a podcast about your worst wedding, funeral, bachelor party, bachelorette party, or anything that's funny after the fact. We want to hear it today. We have a fun talking about funny after the fucking fact. We have actor, comedian Roger Kabler. Roger, say hello, baby.
Hi.
Hello. That was, wow. Blow me back in the seat.
What
an introduction. I love this guy.
If I can match your energy, exactly. I just showed up here.
Nobody can match my energy. It's a fucking, it's
die
this ADD, fucking weird, crazy fucking thing I got going on. Yeah, this is a good outlet for it.
You know, the way you are on the outside is how I am on the inside.
Yes.
I'm 60-something years old. I've learned how to sit on that.
Exactly. Like, it's so hard too, especially like in real situations, you know, in not saying something funny. Or
I don't have any real situations.
Hey, Tyler. So people will be chiming in. I can see them on Facebook Live. I'm going to introduce you like several times, and as we're going along, so at some point I might go, give a second, you know, and then, you know, promote you more.
Promote me more.
Promote you more, Roger.
Promote me more.
Being Robin Williams. This guy, we have Roger Kabler on, and he is the premier Robin Williams impersonator. And I loved Robin Williams so much, so goddamn much. I actually cried when he died, and like this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to meeting and talking to Robin Williams. And I can't thank you enough, Roger, for coming on to the show. I'm so appreciative to you. But tell everybody about you.
It's not your fault.
It is my fault. It's my fault.
It's not your fault.
I could have done something.
No, it's okay. What do you want me to do? It's not my time. I could have been the Joker. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am.
There you go.
Well, tell me about myself. I'm not that interested in myself, to be honest with you. I'm interested in other people. I'm old. I'm 62. Tell me about yourself.
This is where it's opposite. Like, you've lived to 62. I'm not far behind. I'm not far behind, man. I'm 56. You're 62.
Let me just help you.
You know, I think that let's hear about your life. You've seen more than I have, strictly by numbers. I mean, just by numbers.
Vietnam. I was in show business. It almost killed me, and now I'm an artist now. You see some groovy paintings.
Now, see, there's funny and misery. So, what almost killed you in show business, Roger? That's what we want to know.
It's drugs, alcohol, gambling, and
yes. These are all yes, Roger. Yes. God, why would you hold that back? Oh, you don't want to hear about that. It was drugs. It was
talking to the Robin.
Talking to the Robin.
Well, it was so many other Hollywood stories where I went out there with bright, and I was a comedian, and they grabbed me and threw me against the wall to see if I would stick. I was way too messed up to be in a sitcom and star in a sitcom. But so when things didn't go well, I reacted very badly, and I ended up self-destructing.
Yeah.
And like so many people that can't handle the fame, I went on the Tonight Show and forgot to talk about the show. I was just talking about my newborn baby, and then Jay Leno's like, "Wait, don't you have a show or something?" Oh yeah, and the network was thrilled. A lot of things didn't go right, so I had to get sober.
Yeah,
I've been sober for over 20 years.
Hey.
But no, please, it's not an AA meeting. Everybody relax. People out there drinking going, fuck you, sober boy. I don't know. Shit.
I do not have a problem drinking. Why do people keep saying that? Hey, if it's so bad for me, then why do I quit shaking when I drink it?
Hey, there's somebody on the phone here. Catherine, oh my God. Are you still on the phone? No, she's not listening. I have this friend in Arizona. I never hung up with her. Now she knows what I'm really like.
Which friend?
Well, it's somebody new in my life.
Oh, good.
that I've gotten to get to know through the phone and through the miracle of Zoom. Come on and Zoom. So anyway, there I am in Hollywood.
Nobody knows who that is anymore.
I know who it is, Bernadette.
Come on, give it a try. We're gonna teach you to fly high. Come on and Zoom. Okay, for everybody that's not in their late 50s and early 60s, that was a television program that was better than Captain Kangaroo.
I don't think it was better than Captain Kangaroo. I like Captain Kanga-fucking-roo.
All right, fine.
What's wrong with him?
All I know is I was never home in time to watch Zoom, and I always wanted to watch Zoom, and it always came on before I got off the bus for school.
So I thought we were talking about me, but that's okay.
I am. Actually, well, you brought up Zoom. You did the Zoom.
You just took it and ran with it, though. You did the whole thing. You got to sing the song. Is there anything else you want to do during my exposition of my career?
All the things. You just keep talking, and I'll keep doing this. This is what it does.
I like this. Actually, this is a lively conversation. It doesn't have. I'd say it doesn't have to be all about me. Obviously, you've been through some things too. So what happened to me was I stopped being in showbiz. I got sober. I moved back to Massachusetts, and I became an artist. I've been an artist, I was an artist before, but I didn't do it professionally, and now I do it. I do it as a living, but I got back into show business against all the warnings not to when Robin Williams passed away.
Right.
And that became a real turning point because in some way he and I both had a comeback. I just felt like just enough people wanted to see a tribute to Robin.
Yeah.
And I was feeling stable enough after 10 years of sobriety that I could go back out there without injuring myself in this business. So I've stayed sober and I've done hundreds of shows. And I made this movie called Being Robin. It's probably backwards to you guys.
No, that's not. This
is a movie that took me 5 years to make, and it documents Mike's adventure with Robin from the time he passed. Well, eventually, it documents my time in Hollywood when I went crazy. I'm bipolar. I had a nervous breakdown on stage. I ended up on medication, self-medicating.
That's
whole journey.
Like half the people think it was a bit. Like after you melt it down, like half of them like
it was a lot of bits.
Hold on, the punchline's coming. Hold on.
No, this is true. I am a very serious individual. I'm not just a comedian. I'm also a human. So there are some funny things about my story.
Absolutely. We all are. Yeah.
But you can provide the laughter. I'll just do the drama.
Okay. We got the two, what is it? The two masks, the happy and the sad one, and the comedy.
Yeah, the comedy, the tragedy.
Yeah.
Like Marlon Brando when I do that.
My favorite is, I know a lady and she does this upside down, like when she smiles, she's afraid that people's going to see her smile. So she does this, she pulls her lips down and shows her top teeth. What the fuck are you having a stroke? What the fuck is that?
You have a picture of her? I'd love to meet her. Maybe she and I can hit it off.
Well, yeah, maybe. She's married. She's a wonderful woman. And well, anyway.
You shouldn't be talking about married women like that. I'll straighten your shit.
Don't mind.
I'll straighten your shit out so fast your fucking head will spin. So anyway, so I start doing this tribute, and I made 5 years into it. I started making this movie about how it happened when he died, how I felt possessed, and compelled to help him come back to work because the message I was getting from him was, "Please help me get back to work. I want to go back to work, please."
Yeah. Awesome.
And I don't know why me, but
your features, the way you do your features, and by the way, John Silvis wants to know where can we find the movie? Where's the best outlet to find the movie?
Well, I haven't been selling it because I've been applying to film festivals and getting in film festivals. But if you're really good and you want one, go to rogerkabler@gmail.com and I will hook you up.
Roger Kabler
at gmail.com. KAB. It's right there. It's in the spelling of
it's right there. I got it written down. Did I put fucking lowercase?
I don't care. I'm lowercase. I'm a lowercase individual. You get higher case because you're higher. I'll stay low.
Okay. All right.
I've sold 1,000 of these because when I go and do the show, I sell them there. I autograph them, and they go like hotcakes. And
Awesome.
And they've done film festivals, and we've had screenings at cinemas. And the film is something like you've never imagined it. You'd think, oh, this is going to be a riot, but the truth of it is, my own story was laced with darkness and tragedy until it got really wonderful, and we both got free and got wild on stage, and then it got crazy again because of Robin and I are both bipolar. So at one scene in the movie, he's having a manic episode during Halloween. Let's roll that clip. I'm Robin Williams.
Okay. Oh, never mind. I don't have a belly. So
I go running in their house. Yeah, these people now they know I'm completely deranged because I say I'm Robin Williams. I run into their house. I run upstairs and I start playing with all their shit. And you realize this guy, even though he's in this costume and this guise, he's melded with this person, and they're both having a manic episode, which is a very energetic thing.
Yeah.
And then there has to be psychiatric, help and so forth. And the resolution of the movie is quite beautiful. And I worked on this for 5 years, and I edited it myself. And it's taken a lot. Here's the thing without the thing. Here's me, and here's me doing Robin. I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah, I can.
But it's taken a lot to do. The show takes an awful lot out of me. You're an energetic guy. You know what it must be like to do Robin for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, and I do it for almost an hour.
Yeah.
Show. And then I do another 45 minutes.
Watching Robin do Robin for an hour, he's exhausted by the time. He's just you're just pouring sweat. Yeah.
Whoa. Then the second half of the show that I do is all me and my impression. So it's like taking off the Robin suit, and then I go into all these other characters. It's called Overactors Anonymous.
Mm.
And it's Robert De Niro and Al Pacino and Joe Pesci and all these other guys.
Well, you can see like the way you take on a personality when you do a person is it's automatically adapted to you. Not a lot of people have that ability to take a character and be able to just go.
My friend, not a lot of people have wasted their fucking lives pursuing this thing.
Right.
I have. I've spent years trying to figure out how to look and act and be like these characters. There's like 17 muscles involved in doing Christopher Lloyd on Taxi.
God, yeah.
Okay, don't.
Jimmy Natowski.
Right.
There's something in these cookies.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Wait. So it's basically, though, doing impressions is a dead end. I've found that I've molded. I'd say I've gotten moldy into a fairly authentic actor who can actually not put up a lot of schmacking and bullshit. Who can actually, like you and I are listening to each other.
Yes.
And I studied with Sanford Meisner, which is all about listening and answering and not doing anything until something happens to make you do it. So you're not a schmacker. You're not a bullshit actor. So in my older age, I've learned how to kind of just be present and listen to the other people. And
I've always dreamed of not being a schmacker. I've always dreamed of not being a schmacker. So.
You too cannot be a schmacker with my simple program. It'll take you 15 minutes, okay? And I'm going to teach you the Meisner technique. Tell me something about my shirt.
Tell you something about your shirt?
Tell me something about my shirt.
It's highly contrasted with the black and the white.
Okay. So it's highly contrasted with the black and the white. Repeat that.
It's highly contrasted with the black and the white.
It's highly contrasted with the black and the white. You keep going.
Oh, you want me to just keep saying it's highly contrasted with the black and the white? Or did you want me to repeat that?
Well, you keep repeating it until something changes. Like somebody might get frustrated. Yes, it's highly contrasted with the black and the white. Big fucking deal. Eventually, you will find the meaning of what we're talking about. Oh. So let's do it again. I'm going to give you this little acting lesson that will take you out of schmacking. And I wasted $10,000 for this. So
and I'm getting it for free. Fuck yeah! All right, fuck all you fucker. Everybody, we are talking to Roger Kabler. He is the premier Robin Williams impersonator, and he does a lot of other people. God, I like his facial expressions, and even the pictures I'd show people. They went, fuck. I'm like, yeah, fuck. That's what I said. So
and you can have the coaster too if the price is right.
A poster. There you go. And
all right, you don't have to do
acting lessons. Do not be a schmecker right now. And
so you want to know about disasters in my career? Because there's
absolutely.
A lot my career is just a freaking funhouse of crazy incidents. So you want the worst?
If that's where you want to start, that's great, man. Whatever you
on stage, that was pretty
this
bad.
eventually just comes like a couple people sitting across from each other and shooting the shit and laughing, and it just becomes very organic, as you can tell. Like it just does. So
I'll give you the Halle Berry disaster. That's
all right.
So my series gets canceled, but I didn't find out till I was backstage at the Arsenio Hall show, about to go on and to promote the show. But it got canceled just before I went on. I'm in the makeup chair, and they said, "Roger, your show's been canceled." So I go to I say hello to America and to Arsenio Hall. This was in 1992, and I say I announced the show's been canceled to the whole everybody listening, thousands of people. Or millions watched Arsenio, found out from me.
It was millions. It was Arsenio, so it was millions.
So I said, my show's been, I just found out my show is canceled. So I'm like the least famous person you've ever had in your show. What do you want to talk about? People thought that was funny. And I don't have a job. I'm just like an unemployed actor on your show. So I asked him for a job. I said,
are you hiring?
I can collate. And he was very comforting. And then Halle Berry saw the episode and she contacted my people and she wanted to meet me to talk about a film project. Okay. Halle Berry! Halle fucking Berry! Are you kidding me? Me? Oh my God, I have arrived. I got a shirt. I got a je ne sais fucking quoi, pardon my French. I'm going in there. California Pizza Kitchen, me and Halle Berry and our people. We got people.
Right.
A couple of people. So we're sitting there and there's a film project about a black lady and a Jewish man that she wants to introduce me to. And I'm not really all that well in power. Look at my eye. Look at how my eye ain't well. In powerful situations, I turn into Buddy Hackett. I took my Astro milkshake. I don't function. I don't fucking function when the stakes are high. I don't do. You think you got a problem?
It's like I got dropped as a child. I stopped functioning for a fucking half hour.
I don't need to get dropped, okay? I'm already like dropped on the inside.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there with Halle Berry, and I don't want to show off. I don't want to eat a big production. I just get a salad. I'd like some dandelion greens, please. Oh, Scam Likely's calling. Let me just talk to Scam Likely.
You know that guy?
Scam, how you doing? Yeah, I know too. Scam. Oh, it's the National Police.
Oh.
Okay, I surrender. And then
they tried calling me once. Oh, don't hang up. Oh.
So, that was the National Police. I got to deal with them later. So here's the deal. Back to Halle Berry. Let's take it back. Are you trying to do shit better than me? Because you do. You do a little bit. All right. So look. I'm there with Halle Berry. I got a salad. I got a little dandelion salad, some dandelion greens. And for some reason, I stuck one in my mouth, and I thought it would be cute and clever to go like a lizard, right? I thought Halle Berry's going to think I'm a great lizard. But what happened was she laughed and choked.
Oh.
She choked on whatever the fuck she was eating. And she, Halle Berry.
Choked on your bed.
Halle Berry, okay? So her people come around and start slapping her on the back to dislodge whatever she's drinking, eating. And that was it. That was the end of my relationship with Halle Berry.
Halle Berry choked on your bit. I love that. That's like
on my lizard.
On your lizard. Halle Berry choked
on my dinosaur.
I'm gonna have to rename this episode that, I think. Halle Berry.
I'm gonna tell you the other worst thing that happened. And I've finally gotten over this, but this is a sad one. If you think that was sad, this is a catastrophe. Do you know who Jane Rosenthal is, folks? She's Robert De Niro's partner in business in Tribeca Films. She's the producer of his films. When he's the producer, she's the co-producer.
Okay.
Jane Rosenthal. Jane fucking Rosenthal. Okay. So shortly after my series gets canceled, I have to scramble and find things to do. I wrote a really good pilot about a suburban crisis center, and I was planning on starring in it. And I get an appointment with Jane Rosenthal.
Oh, God.
Robert De Niro's partner, the lady next to his fucking office.
Right.
So I'm sitting there with Jane Rosenthal, one-on-one, me and Jane, right? Me, Tarzan, she, Jane, right?
Did you do the lizard thing again?
Huh?
Did you do the lizard thing again?
No, I didn't need to. So here's what happens next. Don't hold on, wait for it. It gets better.
Always close with the big one,
This is the big one. This is like after you eat the big burrito with all the beans, and then you gotta
the big one.
The big one. This is okay. So I pitch it, right?
Yeah.
I tell her about. I pitch it. I got my pitch. My pitch went beautifully. And then she sits back and she goes, yeah. Can it take place in the city? And I said, no. What the fuck was I thinking?
Ladies
no,
Roger
wasn't the answer.
Man who's ever breathed. Live on my worst holiday right now.
That wasn't even a holiday. That was a holiday. So I turned down Robert De Niro's partner.
Can we do it in Antarctica?
Yes!
Fuck yes, we can do it in Antarctica, Roger.
That's why I said yes to your show, because you never know. Halle Berry could be listening, and Jane Rosenthal too. So here I am.
Jane's calling Halle right now. Do you remember that dumb motherfucker who said
Happy holiday? What a schmuck. So I've learned how to live with this, and you know why? I'm going to tell you, everybody. I want you to hear this.
There it is.
I'm talking to you. You,
me, you. Fucking you. I'm fucking talking to you.
I'm trying to tell you a story.
All right.
What am I doing here? To get interrupted again continuously? Talking to the pumpkin, all right? So listen. Here's what happens. When you're me and you don't have thick skin, you fuck up. You blow it up. You make sure that you never get famous because it's too much. That if I got that Jane Rosenthal thing, let's just get what's the word? Hypothetical.
Okay.
Right? I put the pathetic in hypothetical.
Okay.
So she says yes. I say yes. I'm the one that's okay. Put it anywhere you want. Like you said, Antarctica.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
Just put it. So we get the green light for the pilot. I make a pilot. Robert De Niro's like, pretty good. He's standing there on the sidelines, and I'm in. This is big, fucking big time Hollywood. Okay. Even more so. It's not trash. It's Robert De Niro.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we make the pilot, if we did, and I get a call from Jane's assistant. Hi, Roger. Yeah, could you come? I hold for Jane. I'm waiting to find out if this is going to air. This is hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Jane, hi, Roger. How have you been? Good. How was your holiday? Good. How was yours? It was wonderful. So listen, we're going to take a pass. We're not going to air your pilot. We thought it was wonderful, but unfortunately, they couldn't fit it into the lineup. You see what you're doing? See that? That would have killed me. So I decided to kill it myself and say no to her. And the other time I said no was to Simon West. You know who Simon West is?
I do not. I know who Billy West is.
Fuck Billy West. This is Simon West.
All right.
He directed Broken Arrow and General's Daughter and Con Air.
All right. Two very good movies. All right.
So I go into loop for Travolta because I could kind of do John Travolta there for a little while, right? Oh my God!
Don't touch the hair. What are you touching?
Well, that's the Vinnie Barbarino. I'm really talking about the older Travolta, sir. You know what I'm saying? All right.
No. Yeah.
So anyway, with the slurping, I don't know.
Slur, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Hot damn with a rush. Anyway, so I'm looping Travolta for Simon West. And I have made this almost not completed, but halfway done with this movie called Who the Hell is Bobby Roode, about an impressionist who goes crazy. And I'm telling him about the scene where I'm dressed up like De Niro and I pick up this beautiful fucking woman in this grocery store. We end up going home. We have a little Beano. We end up in bed. The next morning, she wakes up and looks at me and I'm Robin Williams. And she goes, what the fuck? I said, wow, good morning. Yeah. And she goes, what the fuck is this? I said, wow, I haven't seen this side of you either. And Simon West laughs.
Hey, do you want to see Popeye again?
I'm just letting that uncomfortable silence land. You know what it's like to totally fail in front of people.
You're just staring at me like, so what's he thinking? God, what's he thinking? Yeah.
I got no thoughts. I just wanted to watch you squirm. I'm sorry. No, you're very good, by the way. Any impressionist will sit there and go, if you're better than them at a certain impression, and you are, you're much better than everything that I do.
You're insane.
Don't take it from me, okay? So anyway, so
that's a good way.
So talk about me for a minute.
Yes.
So this is. I'm sorry.
And I'm glad I had you on the show, Roger, so we can talk about you too.
Well, that's what I understood, but I'm not selling anything at this point. I'm telling you what a fucking loser I've been in Hollywood. So there I am with Simon West.
You can see how much research I do on people. I don't do.
You know anything about me?
Nothing.
You don't know about my.
I know you're a Robin Williams impersonator, and I keep it real and raw. I don't want to know anything. I want it to be real.
You're getting so much more. You
Yeah.
thought I was going to come on and just go, no.
No, I was hoping not. So
anyway, so there I am with Simon West.
One of my people on here went nanu, and I didn't say it because I'm like, you fucking hack. He's got more than that. Anyway.
I really don't.
You do.
I can look like him. Look at this. This is me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I show pictures of you, and everybody's going, holy shit. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. So.
But I'm not. It takes me a while. I'm a method comedian. It takes me a while to conjure the spirit and do all that stuff that really gets it going. And then when I get going, I can't stop. So it's better that we let you do it. I'll just do De Niro, which is easy for me.
We can go back in and out at De Niro. So
we done. So I'm there with Simon West.
I
told him about my movie. I pitched the part where I go, I haven't seen this side of you either. And he comes back to me after an hour. He goes, I was thinking about your film. And I said, well, I've already done it. It's too late. Schmuck! I did it again. That was actually, and I've done that so many times. And the reason is because I have to self-destruct or I will die in show business. They will kill me before I can kill myself. And I think that's true.
That's pretty deep.
Nose with a rubber hose.
That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep there, Roger.
Well, I didn't come on here to be all shallow. That covered.
Yeah, exactly.
How much are you actually drinking? Do you want to have a little meeting?
No, I'm okay. I'll probably just get high after this, and we'll be all right.
Get high now. Why are you waiting? I'll have a vicarious buzz.
I actually don't get high. I drink a little scotch and I smoke cigars. So
is that what you got now? You got scotch now?
Yeah, I've got Patty's. It's an Irish. I like Irish and I like scotch. I don't care for American bourbons or whiskeys. They're bitey, they're nasty. And John Silvis, who's watching us right now, has a show called Breweries, Bourbons and Beyond. And we give each other shit because bourbon sucks. So
bourbon sucks. This is the kind of thing where you wake up on the hood of your car with your keys in your ass. You okay? Yes, just fine. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Fine.
That's a Robin joke.
Yeah. Also, I read an article one time, a long time ago, and he was talking about John Belushi, and he's like, doing a little cocaine is like swimming with a small shark. So.
Wow, poor John. Well, I didn't want to go out that way. So this is my comeback, and I've done a lot of these podcasts. And I just did my show off Broadway, which there was another disaster involved in that. But it's just a sad story, and I've done Candy. I've done enough sad stories for you. There's been good stories too.
There's,
You know, I'm going to show you some good stories. All right.
okay. All
Usually
right.
I don't do this, but
all right,
here's
everybody,
good
let's
story.
walk with Roger. We're walking with Roger.
Come take a walk. This is my hobby. I dig shit out of the ground. These are some of the
There's the Christmas tree, so he's a Gentile. All right.
Well, I'm Jewish too.
Okay, he's a Jewish
Here's
Gentile.
here's some of my awards.
Shalom. Hey, look at that. Is that the
looks
Pump
like an
Basket
Oscar,
pick?
but it's not. These are awards from film festivals for acting, and one of those is for my film Being Robin.
Oh,
so,
nice.
And that's my mother. You know, that's my mom.
Oh, hello, mommy.
So that's a little show and tell. Some of the stuff I dug out of the ground. Everybody,
you just dug that shit out of the ground?
Yeah, this is my hobby. There's farm dumps all over here where I live, and here's some more stuff. See, this is what keeps me happy. I play in the dirt, and this is an illustration to one of my books that hasn't been published yet. And
now,
it keeps
did
me
you
happy.
Did you do the artwork on that?
Yeah, I'm the artist.
Oh,
I'll
awesome.
take you into the kitchen. I'll show you something nobody's seen yet. This is a
casserole from 1975.
These are all illustrations for another book, and this is a Christmas gift from a man to his girlfriend. This is a cat I'm working on.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I do for work, and then in January I got a 7-show tour in Florida, and there's a lot to do, you know. And then so my other job that I'm going to be starting next year is I'm going to be traveling around the world talking to classrooms about drugs and alcohol.
Oh, all right.
So kids, don't put this up your nose. This is a peppermint cocaine suppository.
Well, there you go.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Just breathe.
Hey, and kids, stay away from breathe. Yeah. I don't know anything about that. Kids, don't snort that super glue. And what was the other one?
God, even if you did Fruity Pebbles after it dries, you're kind of like, it's the stickiest substance on earth is Fruity Pebbles when it's dry. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, now they do.
I just made it up.
These peppermint kisses are just crack. I can't even speak. I need a couple minutes of you riffing.
Okay. Well, okay. Move on from the peppermint kisses to the peppermint patties. Charlie Brown will be a little jealous, but I think that'll be all right. It's if you can eat one, you can eat the other. I think I know what peppermint patty's eating, and it's not Charlie Brown. Hey, Snoops, what's up, buddy? Hey.
This was my mother's. He's had a bit too much to drink. Are we going to have a copyright problem?
I don't think so. No, maybe. I don't know. I heard, I went and seen,
too much to drink.
Who redid that? Was it Gary Hoey? I think it was Gary Hoey or somebody did it back in like the 90s on guitar, and it just shredded. Like you find yourself going 90 miles an hour if you're in your car listening to it.
Oh, I bet. This is the nativity scene. This is our sacred nativity scene.
There you go.
There's the baby. I don't know if you
I know
when
the baby Jesus. When the Lord seen the lemur, he said.
Don't make fun. That's actually Mary. Mary's the lemur. There's
Mary's the lemur.
And there's 3 wise. I always love it when Kathy Latin was doing a big joke, and she goes, "Honey, the Wisemans are here." I love that. She's brilliant.
Who was that?
Saying other people's material, but that is like my favorite joke. I'm very Jewish.
Who did that?
Kathy Ladman, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not something you want to do live, is it?
No. Trust me, you can literally do everything. If you can shove a peppermint kiss up your ass this live, I think you can do it. I think you can cough. Okay, so if you can use a peppermint suppository, you can definitely cough on here, Roger. We already crossed the line, buddy. There's no going back after that one.
I used to do it. Never mind.
That was your guess. He was great. He shoved a peppermint kiss up his ass. So
can't just eat one.
It didn't freshen his breath, but his gas smells great now. It smells like somebody shit a Christmas tree. That's a Jerry Royer joke. You want to go kick it old school?
I don't, but I'm glad you do because I got nothing.
I've been listening to comedy since I was a kid, man.
Floor. I got chest hair. You want to get?
I see that. I don't. I don't have a lot. Yeah, I'm not a very hairy guy.
You're like a newborn rat with glasses and a hat.
Oh, stop.
No. No, I mean it in the kindest way.
In the best possible way, exactly.
That innocence too, that pink innocence. It looked like a testicle hanging out of somebody's shorts.
That's just God, I wish I would have saved that fucking joke because that's even better.
You don't.
Now, oh, stop. You. God damn it.
You don't.
I wasted it on the first fucking joke.
I am only going off the fact that you're not as hairy as I am. You've got
I get it.
Whole lab rat thing, that new pink. Fresh.
I'm still doing not too bad here, you know.
You're good. I'm the pubic wonder. My grandfather grew a mustache from his nose, and it just spread out.
Oh God!
Yeah, just his nose hairs. He just let them grow.
No, don't you just?
Ooh man, ooh.
When you see it's a Fu Man, ew.
That's disgusting.
Paul End.
Right. Yeah. What was that? He's a. It was a Jewish Sanchez.
I just watched a bit with Paul End and Elizabeth Montgomery reading Shakespeare.
Oh God, can you do this?
I can't because I can do some Shakespeare, like so
well,
how stand I then to have a father killed and a mother stains, whilst to my shame I stand while men go to their grave like beds. It was 1,000 men go to the grave like this. But I can do some Shakespeare, not a lot.
But can you do Paul Lynde?
Can I do Paul Lynde doing Shakespeare? Oh, God. So how stands I then to have a father killed, a mother shamed, whilst to my shame I stand as 50,000 men go to their grave like beds. Yes, I can do Paul Lynde.
I'm the secret square. Well, that was wonderful. You know, one time I ran into Kevin Pollock.
You don't want to know his secret in the
I know it's secret. It's lab rats. So I run into Kevin Pollock at Whole Foods.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, I'm the first one who did Christopher Walken ever. Except
right.
Walken. And he, you know, I one day Jay Moore asked me, how do you do Christopher Walken? So the next thing I see, he's doing it on Saturday Night Live, which is cool. You know, we all steal from each other.
Right.
But I ran into Kevin Pollock, who's very good at this. And we're in Whole Foods and you know, in the vitamin aisle. And he's like, wow, this and you know, it was just like he's pumping it out. And I'm doing something so laid back. I don't care. And it was like, that's the best Christopher Walken I've ever done. I don't care. It was so low inside, I scared myself. Let's go get some water.
Okay.
It's the traveling. When you fart, you cover it up by talking over it.
There you go.
No, not there I go. Don't insult me. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, there you went. It's like...
That's what Jay Leno used to say. When you're not funny and you finally find, yeah, there you go. And that's an insult. There you go. Because you've been stupid for 10 minutes. Now you finally said something.
Now, do you know Phil Perrier?
Are you setting me up for a joke?
No. He used to write for like Jay Leno and Arsenio Hall and
a lot of writers that used to write, but I was never one of those. I don't know why I ended up just being a clown instead of a writer.
So John Silva says that Walken was spot on. He knows. Yeah.
That whose Walken was spot on?
Your Walken was spot on.
You said mine?
Yes.
Let's get something straight in the world of impressions, because my Robin is not an impression. I'm fucking possessed when I go into it.
I know. I've seen it.
The world goes away, and I'm not bragging. It's kind of unfortunately fucking psychotic. It's weird.
It's not. It's perfect.
But when somebody says your impression is spot on, it makes me think like I need a sanitary napkin. The other thing is get on means I need more than a napkin.
All right, I see you, Roger. I see you, buddy.
What is that? Spot on. Don't call me spot on. Tell me
that
it's
means you're
good.
not late.
Tell me it's nice.
It's nice.
All right. It's, you know, it's okay. It's good. Needs more cowbell. Everybody goes up there and has a glottal attack. I don't. I try to keep it.
I've never been good at doing walking. I never could do it very well. I never gave it to the justice that.
You know what I did? You know when I broke it out on MTV? It was Evening at the Improv, and I had never ever done it on TV. And I did a bit called My Six Dads, which was about six fathers raising one kid. And I think it was Richard Dreyfuss, John Travolta, and John Travolta's like, "What'd you do in school today?" He said, "I did a muff dive in the girls' bathroom." "Oh, that's great. I didn't know you was on the swim team. That's great. That's great." And Richard Dreyfuss like, "No, you idiot. That's a sexual thing. Billy, I told you, don't mess with married women. We don't need that kind, you know." So they're all going and trying to raise this kid.
Right.
And then he goes, "Did you get the movie I asked you to get?" "What was that?" "You know, Faces of Death." "Oh, it was out. But we got you, you know, Merry Christmas Story." And he's like, "I wanted to watch Faces of Death." So I decided, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll act it out for you. So each one of these guys starts to act out. Bill Cosby's like, "I'm going to parachute into the swamp. I hope I'm going to be okay." And then he gets eaten by alligators, and they're all acting this stuff out. And Christopher Walken, the first time I said, "You know, your mother was a little tramp." "You mean a loose woman?" "No, she had a little mustache like Charlie Chaplin." She's very funny. So that was the first time anybody ever did Christopher Walken in public. And there was people do it much better than me. But I saw at close range and I realized the hook is acting like you're going to have a nervous breakdown anytime. You make me so very skittish. It's nice. It was so, oh God, what a performance. And he's like, Sean Penn's got the gun pointed to his head. He's like, "Wow, wow. I love you. Is that what you want me to say? I love you. I love you too, Dad." It's kind of a weird movie, but that's when I started doing walking. I was like, that would be a good one. I was the first to do De Niro too, way back when.
That was fantastic. That was great. That was
what you came. That's what you want. Is that what you want? I used to get shit faced and do Scarface in public. I'd even go to McDonald's. I go, "What are you looking at? Why don't you play in that little fucking habit trail thing for kids?" I would go off in public. And sometimes I'd get drunk.
Yeah.
And I'd wear the McDonald lamb bib. What are you looking at? What a bunch of fucking McAssholes, man.
A bunch of fucking McAssholes.
Eating this fucking French fries, looking like these fucking mummies, man. That's what it's all about.
Think I can't eat here? You think I can't sit here and have a Big Mac? Huh? Without you fucking looking at me?
Where's my fucking Happy Meal? I'm not happy. Okay?
There better be a fucking grimace. Fuck you if there's no fucking grimace in this Happy Meal.
So say goodnight to the grimace.
Where's the fucking hamburger?
I give you a fucking hamburger. I fucked hamburger where he lives, man. With that fucking cider bomb. Do you know what a chazer is? Man, McCheese.
All right, Roger, we're going on 45 minutes, and this is going to be loaded up to a TV channel called Mosaic.
Oh, we got 2 minutes.
We're actually going to be on a network.
No.
Yes, Mosaic Network. It's a fledgling TV channel. It's starting out, but we're gonna be on that. I'm gonna upload that to it.
Can we?
And I try to keep it right around 45 minutes for commercials and shit like that. I want you hang out after we close out. I want you to talk about you again. Tell us where we can find your movie and everything. And then
I didn't know we were gonna be on the television.
Yeah. Well, surprise! Mosaic Network, baby! If you have a Roku device, if you have an Amazon Fire Stick, if you have an Amazon TV, if you have an Android device, download Mosaic TV, baby! And see us. So, floor is yours. Talk about you, Roger.
I used to feel a little gay when I listened to the Little Drummer Boy. Now that we're just ripping it open.
All right.
Rum, rum. I always thought Massachusetts should have the Boston Pituitary Boys Choir.
So you're like this.
I'm born king to see. Hey, look, I didn't know we were going to be on TV. I thought this was just like in your living room and there's like 10 people gathered. They're stoned. This is bigger than that.
A little bit.
Mama!
You're intimidated by this. You've been on fucking Arsenio Hall and Jay Leno, and you're gonna talk about being on My Worst Holiday? I'm in a room next to a fucking bathroom in my basement in LaSalle.
I was on with Carol Burnett. Look where we are now.
Oh God!
I had Carol Burnett in the palm.
And if you think like the Little Drummer Boy's gay, so he stuck it in his rumpa pum pum.
I didn't say he was gay. I don't insult claymation figures. I said it made me feel a little gay.
You a little gay. Okay.
I'm comfortable that I can say that.
It is rumpa pum pum. It's like anyway.
It's okay to feel gay around the holidays. Bright.
Fabulous.
That's disgusting. The Little Drummer Boy. Brum, brum. I'm cute. She said I'm cute. I'm independent. I'm just going to go start riffing on the holiday. Here's my impression.
I'll show you where circle gets a square.
Well, my sister's calling. Here's my impression of the abominable snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer after he's had his teeth pulled by Yukon Cornelius. You ready?
All right. Yeah.
Bumbles bounce.
Bumbles bounce.
Okay, kids?
All right.
Okay, so you want to talk about me for a minute? Don't forget to buy my movie. Being Robin, it's an award-winning film. Okay?
Award-winning.
It's doing really well at the film festivals, and you can get it if you email me at rogerkabler@gmail.com. It's one word, rogerkabler@gmail.com.
I'll put that link on my page.
Would you please? That would be great.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
not that I need the money. I really want to share this movie with people because they are affected by it. Robin evokes a lot, and it's my personal experience with what happened because I was so close to him in some weird way and felt possessed by him.
Yeah.
And this is the story. This is a really unusual story. And people think this is Robin in the movies. There's moments where you got Robin, didn't you? I can't. It's not legal. And it's immoral. I just did makeup and I got into it. Other than that, I'm still doing the show, the live Robin Williams tribute experience. And that's been 9 years of bliss. People hug me. Even I can't think of her name. Who's the one that played Shirley in Laverne and Shirley? Yikes.
Cindy Williams.
Cindy Williams hugged me and said, I feel Robin. And I said, thank you. That was my job.
Oh, yeah.
She knew Robin. And I've had Robin's friends say, you are fucking Robin. It's scary.
Well, Cindy Williams, she was part of the whole Happy Days universe.
They were good friends.
Yeah.
They were on Laughing together, the new incarnation. So I'm not just the showbiz guy. I do other stuff. I want to just say to anybody who's listening, who's contemplating a career in show business, it's a great expression of, a personal expression to be an actor, to be a comic, to be a writer. If you get into trouble, with drugs, alcohols, or personal psychological issues, emotional issues, it's okay to leave for a while. Sit it out because it'll always be here.
Yes.
I took off 30 years and I came back in a big way and I won these awards and I'm having a blast and I don't care if I'm famous. I love the work. It's all about the work. If you're not doing it for the work, what are you doing it for? Because fame, you know what?
No,
it didn't do anything for me. It didn't do anything for me.
It feeds you. That's it, man. If you're looking for glitz and glamour, shit like that, so few people actually get that. I do this because this is my funny. This is how I get my funny.
You are very funny, by the way. You are very funny.
You stop. So anyway,
no, I'm not.
No, I won't. So all right. So Roger, Thank you so much. Hang out after I sign off here. Thank you so much for being on. I really, really appreciate it. What an enjoyable time. I want to have you on again because you were just fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I can't thank you enough for watching. I love everybody. And remember, Mosaic TV, download Mosaic TV. And with that being said, from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this has been my worst holiday. Good night, everybody.
That's great. Thanks.